Midnight 2021 offers a tightly packed, heart pounding thriller with its storyline driven by a dangerous game of cat and mouse between a deaf woman and a psychopathic killer. The plot follows Kyungmi, a young woman who is hearing impaired and works as a customer service representative. She lives with her mother, who is also hearing impaired, and both communicate using sign language. One evening after work, Kyungmi becomes the accidental witness to a murder attempt by Dushik, a notorious serial killer who stalks women in the dark alleys of Seoul. Kyungmi crosses paths with Soo-jung, another victim of Dushik, and ends up becoming his new target after trying to intervene. The movie's primary tension comes from this point onward, as Kyungmi tries to survive while being relentlessly haunted by Dushik, whose menacing presence drives the tension forward. What makes the movie truly unique is how it handles the dynamics of Kyungmi's disability, using her inability to hear her surroundings to heighten the suspense. The killer exploits this vulnerability, leading to intense moments where her survival depends on her instincts and cunning. The plot's pacing is brisk, with constant back and forth tension between Kyungmi and Dushik, often weaving through the city streets, small alleys, and buildings. The way Kyungmi and her mother must navigate their disability in such a dangerous situation makes the story gripping and adds an emotional layer to their plot. The movie excels in creating tension, especially in scenes where the visuals are heightened by the absence of sound. The silence is powerful storytelling in Midnight, forcing the audience to experience Yumi's world and feel her isolation. The scene where she is unaware of Dushik creeping up behind her or passing by him in narrow alleyways create a palpable sense of dread. There are multiple chase sequences that are crafted to the claustrophobic and disorienting, particularly when Kyungmi is navigating the crowded streets where her inability to hear adds a layer of unpredictability. The film also plays with the viewer's expectations. It often switches perspectives between Kyungmi and Dushik, showing both their movements but keeping the tension alive but not revealing their immediate surroundings, thus creating an element of surprise during the close encounters. One of the standout scenes is when Kyungmi tries to alert a nearby security guard for help, but her frantic attempts to communicate go unnoticed due to her disability and the bystanders' ignorance. This reinforces the movie's subtle commentary on how society fails to accommodate or even notice those who are different. The climactic showdown between the Kyungmi and Doshik is also gripping as it takes place in a dimly lit street, with the film making great use of shadows and narrow spaces. The cat and mouse dynamic reaches its peak, with Kyungmi having to rely purely on her instincts to outwit the killer. In summary, Midnight succeeds in building nerve wracking tension through its relentless pacing, smart use of sound and silence, and the unique vulnerability of its protagonist. Each scene is carefully crafted to maintain suspense, making it an edge of your seat thriller.